All right. Can you hear me now? Serenity. Can you hear
Yeah,
me now? Okay, good. So we're going to get started right now with this question. This is word problems involving fractions. Whenever you see questions that are word problems, the first thing to do is to interpret the question, and try to see what's the question talking about and what is it asking me, to do. Let's read the first one. Sam's family drink two one-quarter bottles of milk a day. For how many days will 18 bottles last them? Yeah, means they have 18 bottles at home. If they take one bottle each day, the 18 bottles will last them 18 days, right?
yes.
Good. If they take two bottles each day, then the 18 bottles will last them just 9 days to finish. Is that clear? But now the question says they take two one-quarter bottles each day. That means we have to say how many times can they take two one-quarter bottles from 18 bottles? So that question is actually a division question. So which means, let me see, I want to change this. Okay, which means that for the first aspect, question A, grammar figure 1, we have to say divide the 18 bottles by 2 1/4. And I can rewrite this as 18 divided by 2 whole number 1 over 4, which in turns will give me 18 divided by 9 over 4. Do you understand how I got 9 over 4?
Not really.
Okay, what I did was to change it to improper fraction. 4 times 2 gives me 8. Then I added the 1 at the top, it gives me 9. Is that clear?
Okay.
And whenever you're multiplying, you can change this division sign. I mean, whenever you're dividing fraction, you change the division sign to multiplication so that you can multiply with the reciprocal. That is the inverse of this. 4 over 9 instead of 9 over 4. So we're going to change this division sign, okay,
Okay.
to multiplication. Then we will not multiply by 9 over 4. Instead, we will use 4 over 9. Is that clear?
Yeah.
So we have 18 times 4 over 9. And with this, our job becomes easier. We can simply say 9 here, 1. 9 in 18 is 2. Yes or no?
Okay.
Okay, then we can say the milk, will last them for 2 times 4 is what? 8 days. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Now, the second one, Sam herself drinks 3 over 8 of a bottle of milk each day. How many bottles will she get through by herself in 20 days? Okay, if she takes 3 over 8 of a bottle in one day, then in 2 days, it will need another 3 over 8, and in another day, 3 over 8. So in 20 days, it will need 20 of 3 over 8, right?
Yeah.
Good. That means we'll just say 3 over 8 times 20. And this will become, we can cut it down by saying 4a 2, 4a 5. Okay. And we have 3 times 5 is 15 over 2. So that means in 20 days, she's going to consume 7.5 bottles of milk. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Then for the last aspect, which is option B, we have having eaten 5 over 8 of a chocolate bar, 9 pieces are left. How many pieces were there in the first place? Okay, excuse me. You've eaten a part of something and it now remains 9. Okay, are you with me?
Yeah.
You've eaten a part of something and it now remains 9. So that means the initial amount, should it be greater than 9 or less than 9?
More than 9.
More than 9 because you've eaten from it before it remains 9 pieces. Okay, what we can say is this: we can represent this with, we don't know the amount at the initial state, so we can say let it be x. So we say 5 over 8 of x has been eaten. Okay, is that clear?
Okay.
So 5 over 8 of x has been eaten. Okay, if you are eating something, then if x is the original amount, then it's going to remain that amount that was there minus what you have eaten, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to remain, remaining x minus what you, because this is the original, okay? That's the initial amount, or let me just put original amount. So x stands for the original amount of chocolate bars. So minus what has been eaten, which is 5 over 8 of x, which is 5x over 8. That this value is what has been eaten. Let's say this one has been eaten. So it's going to remain 9 pieces, okay?
Okay.
Good. This is an equation that we have to solve. And it's an equation that involves fraction. So we can say x minus 5x over 8 equal 9. So if we find the LCM here, are you concentrating on this?
Yes.
To find the LCM, what's the LCM of 1 and 8? That's 8. What do I mean when I say LCM? A number that both 1 and 8 will divide, and it must be the smallest of such number, and that's 8. If I don't go for the smallest of such number, I could go for 16, go for 24, as at least 1 and 8 will divide them. But the lowest one, which is the lowest common multiple of 1 and 8, that is 8. So 1 in 8 is 8. 8 times x is 8x. 8 in 8 is 1. 1 times 5x is 5x. Please concentrate. Then, what is 8x minus 5x? Serenity. What is 8 biscuits minus 5 biscuits? Or 8 uh, carrots minus 5
40 biscuit.
carrots? What do you say?
40 big 6.
Now, I said 8x minus 5x. I'm just trying to let you know.
3.
Yeah, 3x. Okay. So 3x over 8 equal 9. Then we can cross multiply, okay?
Okay.
So this multiply this and this multiply this. Then I have 1 times 3x is 3x. 8 times 9 is on the other side. So 8 times 9. I could write the value, but I don't need it for now, since I'm still going to divide by 3 to find my x, okay? So 3 cancel 3. Then 3 here 1, 3 here 3. So what is 8 times 3? That's what? 24.
24.
Yeah, so 24 pieces were there initially. And 5 over 8 has been eaten. So this is the answer. But let us assume that they ask us to find how many pieces were eaten, okay, because it was not mentioned. Is that clear? So the 5 over 8 simply means that you should divide 24 into 8 pieces and eat 5 portions. Divide 24 into what? 8 pieces and eat what? 5 portions. So if you divide 24 into 8 pieces, each one will be 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay?
Okay.
So the portions are 3 each. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So if you eat 5 out of the 8, how many have you eaten?
3.
No, if you eat 5 out, these are 8 portions, right?
Yeah.
So if you eat 5 portions, how many pieces have you eaten?
5 threes.
Yeah, and that's what?
Uh,
You have to count all of them together, right?
yeah.
So that gives you what?
Um,
5 portions. Just add up the 5 portions here.
I didn't hear you. 5 plus what?
What do you say? I said add up the 5 portions. One portion, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one. You've eaten 5. So how many have you eaten now?
Oh, okay.
I mean,
15.
yeah, 15. So that means we can say 5 over 8 of the total, which is 24, must give us 15. Okay?
Okay.
So he or she has eaten 15 pieces. Okay? That's why it remains 9 pieces from 24 pieces. Is this clear to you? Do you understand this?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give you some time to write this down before we proceed. Okay.
Okay.